Sometimes you gotta leave the past behind just to find out where you're going. They try to tell you you should take your time, but inside your heart you know it. Don't try to stay. Sometimes you gotta leave the past behind just to find out where you're going. I know you're scared to take a chance to fly, but the wind will keep you soaring. Don't try to stay. Sometimes you gotta leave the past behind just to find out where you're going. No need to waste no other precious time. Don't get back on as you're going. I'm on my way to love today. 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 I'm on my way. You know I'm on my way. I'm on my I'm on my way to love today. I'm on my way to love today. Yeah. I wanna know where I'm going. I wanna know what the future holds for me. And I've been praying and hoping. I wanna see what this life has left for me. I wanna know where I'm going. I wanna know what the future holds for me. I wanna feel like I'm growing into the man I'm always meant to be.
See, like, first we were slaves and the black was white cane. They was in it for the fames, all the rap groups was lyric, got the sound of crack cocaine. To the child that makes tame down, like a tiger was game, has a duck at me, like a yell for. Bases is loaded with affirmative activists, like marijuana out of smoke some heads. Cause there ain't no mountain high enough to keep it from a roots. Keep it from a roots. Keep it from a roots. Keep it from a rise. And we swing. And we swing, yeah, yeah. And we swing. And we swing, yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Simulation for the Nation. You are now entering the live stream zone. For the next hour, join us as we work our way through the farming simulator world. field by field. Each and every one of you are a valued member of the SFTN community, so make yourselves known. Join in chat, be nice to each other, but most importantly, leave it all on the field. Let's go!
2 streams in one day, what is going on with me? This is quite unreal. However, let's get stuck into This Is Ireland. Welcome along, folks. How you all doing? I am Simulation for the Nation, of course, and we are here with, thanks to LANCYBOI's permission, to be able to show off This Is Ireland in a little bit extra detail. Before we do, though, hello to Fent Tractor Boy, to HC, to British Idiot, to Bar again, to William, to Jim Bob, Mr. Maxim, Richard Clarkson, Jamie Tobin, Gamer 2000, and Yvonne. How are we all doing, folks? Let's get stuck in, shall we? Without any further ado. Now, if you have seen the original, or the first look, and the 2 first looks from myself and Virtual Farmer this morning, you'll have a fair understanding of what is in store for us today. But what we're going to do here is cover it in a little bit more detail where possible. We start with 4 fields here on the map, and since our first looks, the field numbers have all been added. So if I come over to here, let's go somewhere a bit darker. There you go. You can now see we have field numbers, which means we have field definitions, and we can always see which fields we own. So we own 4 grass fields. There's a tractor and fertilizer spinner down there. There's a few bits of equipment up at the store that we need, but we're going to get going with some work today. This is our main farmyard as well. Now, Lancy has made a lot of these textures himself and these models himself, and they are stunningly good. Really, really nice. We're going to cover across many of these as we do. There's our mower and our sprayer. But yeah, we're going to walk over to the first field where the tractor is, and we'll have a look, see what's going on. James Bond, hello, welcome and welcome, welcome. Hey Dal, what's going on? But Danish Scotsman's here as well. King Scorpion, welcome guys. How you all doing? So we're just through here. I saw the comment, oh, this sand spell is real. They are not. These ones here are all just models. But nicely well made. Now, if anyone has any questions or would like to see anything throughout this, do of course just ask a question, ask in chat, and I will do my best. And we'll have a look-see. Hey George, what's going on, bud? How you doing? So we're going to be using a Massey today, so we're going to fling on over and find it. As you can see, the traffic does not come this way. They would not be able to handle this, like, this reduced area. But there they go. So yeah, we have 4 grass fields along the side. 45, 42, 43, 44. And we're going to try and get all of these mown at some point today. We're going to go for an hour, so we've got plenty of time to get some work done. Hey Jordy lad, what's up, bud? How you doing? Is this for Xbox? Ricky, right now it is intended to come to console, so the answer to that would be yes. And we'll hopefully, it's still got a bit of testing to do probably with Giants before it gets to that stage, but it usually takes a little bit longer to get onto console. But yeah, the intention is there. JJ Patterson, I believe I've just answered the same question. So we're going to stay out cab for most of this. We've got the 7700S Massey. This one is the 7726. And we're just going to get our fields covered, really. Across the map, though, we're going to be taking a trip up to the shop very shortly, just so we can go and pick up some extra equipment. And now, the first looks we did today showed off kind of what the starting equipment is. I have traded in the Fendt crawler tractor and the 6R John Deere, or the 7R John Deere. No, 6R, sorry. In efforts to get a little bit more money. Hey MJ, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. 6930 is the best tractor, Robert. Yeah, it's a pretty darn good one. If we ever got a genuine Giants-made 6930, I'd be a happy man for sure. But yeah, so what we're going to do, we'll take a drive up to the store. Or no, we might transport up to the store and we'll have a drive back. Some of the detail on some of these roads are incredible. Really, really stunning. You prefer the 10 season Jack Kemp's 10? Look, I'm not going to argue with you. The 10's a great tractor. It really is. 7710, 7810, beautiful. Stunning. Drew Hodgkins, you are not wrong. This is a great looking map. Unksy, welcome along, buddy. How are you doing today? Hey, FK. Do you know what? The auto drive thing is... I forgot to disable it, if I'm honest. I have not used it once, and it's there because I forgot to disable the mod when I entered the game. So I couldn't tell you how good it is or how it works, if I'm being brutally honest. I just haven't really felt the need to jump onto it. Okay, so... In fact, is this even necessary? Let me have a look, see. So as you can see, here is our PDA. If you have any questions, like I say, don't forget to, don't be shy, ask away. To see. Yeah, okay. If we look at the lands, you can kind of see that it's all pretty much individual field bases. Quite expensive some areas, given that you have to purchase this whole area with the farmyard itself. Some of the smaller fields though really aren't too bad. Manageable. Hey Sim, not only am I actually live now, I've been live twice in a day. Nuts. But yeah, my previous record was 3 weeks. That is true. Oh, that's a crash. That is a crash. Is the grass texture yellow and cut? Yvonne, that's a great question. I haven't cut any grass yet. We're going to find out this afternoon though. Do you know, we're just going to get mowing. This is not about gameplay or game save as much as it is a demonstration. So we're going to stick this fertilizer spreader into the yard. That's the back entrance into the yard that I just missed. Is this planned for the mod contest? I do believe Lancy had intentions for that, and then console afterwards, all being well. What's with the line on the tractor? The line is GPS mod, which just won't leave me alone. It won't auto toggle off. It's one frustrating feature about that. Are there any grass fields by the sea? Yeah, the ones that we were just in. Aaron Pine has subscribed. Thank you ever so much, Aaron. Welcome to Simulation for the Nation. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's just do that. Dropped off. Happy days. Alright, so let's take a little bit of a drive. Sneak out of here without crashing. Simulate Gaming is indeed in the chat there. Yeah. Very cool to have 2 streams one evening. I know, right? I can't remember the last time I've ever done this. Let's get out into third person. Now, one thing if Lancy's kind of known for, as I alluded to in the video there, is making some great kind of twisty roads with lots of interconnecting lanes. This is no different, really. It's absolutely stunning. Hey, Barn Lodge, welcome back. I am indeed live again. Thought I couldn't really miss up the opportunity to have a bit of a drive around. Ooh, let's stop. Gonna head up here. Lots of nice little detail on some of the main yards as well. That's like some of the smaller ones. The main yards I particularly enjoy are around fields 31 and 35 there. That's a really nice one. Hey, Simulate Gaming, what's going on, bud? Welcome, welcome. Are you going to do some silage? We're going to get the mowing started at least. I'm probably going to do some baled silage, I think, just for simplicity. We'll see how it goes. When were you live today? Yeah, about 8 minutes ago. Really not that late. And I was live earlier this morning at my usual time of 4 PM. Just to get back into the swing of things, really. And I think this as well. I really do like this new stone wall texture. I think that looks really, really good. A lot different to what I'm used to or what I've seen previously. Ah, all good. We're cruising up. The hot air balloon is back as well, which is pretty cool. Let me keep my map up because I'm still, yes, I'm going the right way. You missed the first one. The first one we're on Oakfield Farm in the end because I loaded in the wrong Meadow Grove map. Which languages do I speak? Sadly, only English, Gamer 2000. I wish I could speak, be bilingual, but sadly not. Hey, Tractor Cool Man, what is going on, buddy? Welcome aboard. Hey, Ryan, welcome along. I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Have you seen the class Junior Up? I have! Please for the water tank and the car yard? Yes. I have seen that Junior Up there. Big fan of it. Big fan of it. This cattle yard here is actually probably one of my favourite. And I can't quite put my finger on what it is. But yeah, the if that class tractor and the Unirap comes, that's a great looking model. Stop. So we've got milk. Hey HC, welcome along buddy, how you doing? Do you know where it should be, Dal? Is it going to be on console, Paul? It is aimed, or it's planned to be on console. There we go. Et voila. Hey Gary Anderson, welcome along. I'm doing very well, thanks. How about yourself? What's new in the world? Liam's back here as well. Welcome along, Liam. Hey Lancy, what's up, bud? Wish it was a John Deere 6810. Oh yeah, that would be pretty sweet indeed. Don't worry, Lancy broke it. Hey, it makes a change from me breaking things, so I'm down with that one. So we've got a few more bits of equipment here waiting for us. There's a mower back at the main yard. Decided I want to go for a little fend for this live stream. And so we're just going to pick up this bale trailer as well. Stop. Okay, and then let's jump over this guy. Love doing silage this time of year. Absolutely, Drew. Tractor man, for sure. That's one of the best jobs you can do. I think I got follow me on. Yes. When people doing live streams and let's plays on this, at the moment myself and Virtual Farmer have the map through, and we're probably, I'm trying to build up an idea right now to get it to work. Lancy has said we can go whenever, but we're just trying to make sure that everything's looking good, and then I will be setting myself away really, so I'm just trying to put the final pieces together. Luke, what's going on? Welcome along. You have called a live stream. Where's that fence from? Oh, Liam, I wish I could tell you. I cannot remember. I'm probably going to say... Oh, it sounds good though. I'm probably going to say Forbidden Mods, because that's where I get much of them from. Hey, Jack Young, you starting your hay soon? Fantastic. Cement truck. Ooh. How much hay have you got to make? Ah, hello, Mr. Virtual Farmer. How are you, sir? So what we'll do, we're going to park this up in the yard, and then if there's any, I might just go and buy a gator so we can go and have a bit of a drive around really, and just, there's one track that I didn't drive down my first look, and I have to go and have a drive down because I think it looks stunning. Don't forget guys, if you are liking what you see, a couple of things you need to do. First of all is jump into the description of the stream and make sure you're following LANCYBOI's where are you going? Make sure you're following LANCYBOI's Facebook page and keep up to date with how it's all coming along. Secondly, if you are enjoying it and you haven't done so already, do smash that like button. Subscribe to Simulation for the Nation if you've yet to do so. And go and check out both my own and Mr. Virtual Farmer's. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. First look episodes. Wait and see plenty more detail of what's going on. And yeah, from watching yours this morning, I get the impression that both you and I could have probably kept driving around for about 3 or 4 hours just looking at things. Because I know I certainly could have. So what we'll do, we'll kind of just park this up in here. Listen to that sound. Oops. Stop. Okay, so like I say, quite a lot of trucks in here. I want a gator though. We are 2 away, that's right. Thank you, Mr. Farmer Klein. Oh, what have I done there? There we go. Click into there. I just need to figure out which road I need to go towards. And then, so I want to go... Okay, cool. There's one track which is up near the sheepyard that just looks incredible. Where do you get the Landy? That's from Anglo Modern, and their Facebook page has been discontinued, so that's why I'm not using it too much. I typically only use it for a first look these days. I love this little bit of road, by the way, Lancy. This little chicane you got going on here, the little snake, kind of snake and little bit of road. Brilliant. And for those of you concerned, whilst I'm streaming, look at that. Talk about rock solid 60 FPS. You've done an incredible job with that, Lancy. It wasn't. I picked it up off a mod site there. Can't remember which one. Thank you, Dylan. Really appreciate that. Very kind of you to say so indeed. Cattle grid. I like this little yard here as well. That's a nice little touch. The old kind of broken down, derelict buildings as well. Now there was one thing I picked up, Lancy. See if it's still going to happen. Where was it? Somewhere around here. Ah yes, there is a water sound here, and I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where the nearest possible stream is. I know there is a pond on the other side of the main building, but it seems a little bit far away. So I thought I'd just let you know about that one. Luke Preston, thank you ever so much for the 10 New Zealand dollars. That's very appreciated. Thank you, kind sir. That could also explain that FPF, yeah. Now, this yard, I love that building with the tree out, by the way. I think that's really, really, really cool. Oh, crashed. But yeah, so it could be, I assume it's from the pond around here. It's kind of zipped along a little bit. But hey, if that's the only issue I find, life is going well. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna I think if memory serves. Again, this little bit of road here really reminded me very quickly of Nayswell Farm. I can't quite put my finger on why, but it's kind of like a small little road. Such good detail around here. Okay, so the cow yard, yes, Drew, we'll go back up to that, and this is it. I love this little bit down here. Just look at this. This is just unbelievable. Hey, John Brock, welcome along, bud. How you doing? Isn't it just like all of those, like that is just a perfect little road. And then we're back at the pig yard, so whilst we're here, let's have a quick little look at that. Now, it's going to take me a while to figure out where I have to go all the time, but if I hang a down here. Catch you later, Tractor Man Cool. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be going to the cow yard, aren't I? Oh, and then we'll go to one of my second favourite places. And then we'll start doing some field work. Brian, if you mean are there any Fords coming to console, I'm gonna say it's very unlikely. Oh, I'm all over the place trying to reach out. Oh, the mod contest. I was saying to VF the other night, the mod contest is going to be fantastic. There's so many good looking entrants that we're starting to kind of, you know, starting to see a few pictures sneaking up on Facebook. George, I shall see you later. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Have a great rest of your day. And into the cattle yard for whomever was asking. So, stop there. I've got a few nice looking sheds. Where's my door there? Oh, that one. What's going on with that? Is it around here? Ah, that's why. Looked like it was a door. It's got a couple of different shed options. Here is, I assume that is our fuel tank. Nice, another big storage shed. I like the fact as well, Lancy, that we've got, when you have bales stacked up, there's like multiple lines of them, so it makes it look like it's a legitimate pile. That works really well. I did not see that, FK. Max S as the full F5610 going to the contest. Oh yeah, you are not wrong. That'll fit here really well. Okay, so. Oopsies. What's going on there? There we go. Cool. Got distracted. Hey Dylan, welcome along, buddy. How you doing? Is the bale sell point on the farm or separate? So, I'm holding that car up. Yes, I know. Actually, a really good question. Where is the bale sell point? It's not on that one. The reset point, Drew, currently is the store. Up here. Lime station. Station, factory selling point. It might be there. I'll have to check. What mods? Oh lord, what mods do I know of that are in the contest? I only know of a handful, really. Being the class tractor and Unirap that we saw leaked onto Facebook the other day. There's a. I couldn't actually see where it was to tag it. There is a JCB telehandler that's coming along, a Zeta pack as well. Dairy egg, factory spinnery wood chips. I don't actually have a. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to get some field work done. Before we do that, we'll just swing into here and have a quick look. Don't see any signs of it. There is a trailer with a baler. Yes, I forgot about that. That does look really good. That's our grain silo and a big storage shed in there. No worries, Lancy. Ooh. Fairly sure I had right away there. You dare beep at me. That all depends on the mod creator, Drew, really, because the end contest is for PC, and then it's up to them once it's finished if they then kind of retest areas of it and get it set up for the contest. So quite possibly, we'll have to wait and see though. Okay, so we'll just fling this around the corner here somewhere, like there. Oh! Is this ever loud? Putting it by the animal dealer would work really well, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. This vent, I don't think so, no. Not yet. So as I mentioned, we start off with 4 fields of grass. We're going to mow all those suckers down so we can get some money. Because yeah, we need money to buy things and stuff. We need to buy a field. Let's buy another field actually. Just so we can have some arable land to work with. That one would be a good one, but I can't afford it. Wow. We'll worry about that in the next stream. Speaking of streams, it is likely that I will be streaming tomorrow, probably only once, at the usual time of 4 PM GMT, so make sure you hang around for that. Yet to decide, that one probably will be on Meadow Grove, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's the, is it the 516? Is that the one that's in game? Alright, put that down. Down goes the second one, and we're away. There you go. Nice little view looking out over the river, over the sea. 5 days of rain, Jimbo. Oh no, that's a lot of rain. We have got our BJ just over there, followed by a little dock area. Isn't it just Summer Farm? Isn't it just? I like just all like the little lanes that have like kind of rubbish tipped into them, or kind of lead to just little cornered areas. So much to explore in here. That is true, Drew, but it's also an awful lot harder from licensing perspectives to get models onto consoles, unfortunately, right now. Microsoft and Sony are very strict on what can and cannot make it across, which is pretty much where the issue comes from. Is it a real farm? I don't believe so. More just encapsulating the information, the data from an area, really. Thank you, John Brock. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Whoop. I think the caveat is... Caveat's really, really nice, actually. Very nice indeed. Oh, is that the Pottinger motors, FK? Because, yeah... Oh, rubbish, I've missed the whole boat. Yeah, I need to have... They look really good, actually. I've seen a few reskins of them, which look pretty darn good as well. No worries, Jim Bob. Don't forget as well, if you want to see a little bit more detail of this, you can watch both Virtual Farmers and my own first looks. The Massey Man driving the Fendt. Oh, you see, Luke, I'm keeping it all AGCO at least, right? There is a Massey on this game so far, so I'm staying loyal-ish. Bit too easy to track as mouse controls. Oh, really? I haven't really looked into it too much, I must. The new Xbox, do you know what? I haven't looked at any of that, Drew. I must, though. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Missed the boatload as I was taking the screenshot, so we'll just tidy all this up. So with all of the maps that we know are kind of coming at the moment there, we're going to be spoiled for choice on what to play on soon. Oh, that's slanderous. Don't know if any more John Deere's come to consoles. I really don't at the moment. I would like to hope there's going to be more John Deere's officially made by Giants. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that front. But one can hope. One can definitely hope. Missed it, William. So we are still 2 subscribers away. Oh, Red Rebel 96, as I was just talking about. Thank you ever so much for subscribing to Simulation for the Nation. Welcome along. We're now 1 subscriber away from our sub goal. Smash that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, folks. Let's get us to at least 6,200. And today was a colossal day. Today I eclipsed 1 million views for the channel, which is huge for me. So incredibly impressed by that. And it's all down to you guys who have watched it, which is just magnificent. Off Ted in the new class. Oh, nice, Jim Bob. Uh-oh. Well, 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 if it isn't Mr. General Destruction. For those of you who don't know, Mr. General Destruction is the curse of all things sensible driving. Whenever he enters, typically I will crash. Let's hope so, Farmer Klein. Let's hope so. The way I like to think about it, imagine having 1 million people standing in a room, and how big that room would have to be. Or like, it's not even like, you'd have to have like 20 football stadiums somewhere. It's incredible. Only 2 days left of school, Ryan. Oh, fantastic. What you got planned for your holidays? As long as I was in the other room. That's very true. Okay, let's stick that up there. Let's knock off mower 1. I think I can just creep through here. That looks like a gate to me. Can I? Yes. Is that a new grass texture? It's certainly, well, with the grass I have a forbidden or forgotten plants texture on, which makes it look a little bit different. However, this could well be a different texture, which I'll have to ask Lancy when he returns. Jamie Mackay, welcome, welcome, buddy. How are you doing? Hey, look at that. Wow. Farmin45 Farmin has subscribed. Thank you ever so much, my friend. Welcome to Simulation Fallen Nation. Bell cell point sorted. Fantastic. Listen to that fence as well. It's just downright rude. Oxygen David has made new textures. They do look rather fascinating, actually. I'll have to have a chat about that with him. A well-earned coffee, I would say, Lancy. So I did have a discussion with Oxy recently. He will be, he has asked if I would like to preview his current map he's working on, which of course I said yes. Can you show the compound? Aiden, I absolutely can. Let me get around this field headland the first time. We'll jump back into the ATV and we'll go for a little bit of a drive. What PC should you get? To be honest, I would, depending upon your setup, I would probably start with a gaming laptop. That's what I did. I went from PS4 to a gaming laptop, and it's the best way I went. When do we preview it? Whenever it's ready, Drew. Whenever he's got it ready. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, but there's no time frame yet. Yeah, if you start with a gaming laptop, you can get quite a good powerful one. I got a great little machine that I still use now, actually. It's still part of my setup. And works fantastically well for me. And that way, you know, it's a bit of a cheaper way to get some good performance rather than jumping straight into a fully blown gaming rig of some sort. Because if you want a good gaming rig, that was a cool noise. What am I trying to pick up there? Yeah, full blown gaming rig is a lot of money. What brand is it, Jamie? I have an MSI gaming laptop. Yeah, we're gonna go up this way. And this little bit of road here reminds me so much of that little hilly wooded area on Shamrock Valley. Thank you, Murray Irvin. That's very kind of you to say. Welcome along to the stream. Woo. I may have just walked through a bit of a wall there. Yes, yes, that did happen. I thought that myself. Nice little stackyard there. Plenty of small yards. If you want to, like, if you're into role-playing on FS, like myself in VF for example, there's so many yards that you can start on here and just gradually build yourself up, become bigger and bigger and bigger. If you know how to build your own, you can buy... Absolutely. That is very true. The big if is if you know how to do it. Hedges do have collisions. Most walls do. Just not that specific one. I love that little stone wall as well, Lancy. I'm assuming that's a new model as well. And this is our carry yard. Bum. Is this changed a little bit, didn't it, Lancy? There was more of a like a solid drive through that way, right? It's changed out just a little bit. I like that. So if I zoom out here, you got our main cattle shed there with the kind of paddock, and then you got all the storage space you could possibly want to need around here. Spin it around. Hey, Lancashire Farmer, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? I can see why you changed it. I did like that kind of slow bend in, but I can see why you've changed it. It does make sense. And like I say, all the fields up here, we've got some good sized grass fields because you're going to need a lot of grass for your cattle. What would be really good, Lancy, is if you have the like a Google Street View picture of the farm so you can kind of compare contrast. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, the rattle over cattle grid. Can you imagine? I don't know how that would work. Thank you, Gamer2000. That is some esteemed company to be in the same sentence with. A-Dub Modding, thank you very much. It is a wonderful map. Let's see if I continue down this way. Yeah, we'll go straight forward. Past the pig yard. There's so much detail, and the attention to detail you put into this, Lancy, mate, is incredible. That's a little... If any equestrian fans amongst us? Thank you, Ethan. That's very kind of you. That's what I was hoping for. That was always the aim, so I'm delighted you think so. And there's a dog. I have yet to actually ever use this dog. Can I interact with him? Yes. Pick up object. Get out of here. Dog, you ball, dog. Fetch. You are a rubbish dog. Yeah, there seems to be some nice little door and window animations there. What else is through here? Some little pens for your horses. Oh, looks like the edge of our sheep shed up there. And where's my little HV gun? Oh, definitely. I cannot begin to imagine how the dedication and patience to building this. Just incredible work. I don't think that dog was much, to be honest, at all. Let's see, where shall I go? Let's follow this road down. So this road eventually just runs out into nowhere to the edge of the map. but there's a little shortcut we can take coming up here, I do believe. Let's go and have a look at this. There is a placeable yard down here, so if you need somewhere to build your placeables into, we have it. There's our sell point there. The little placeable yard. So, if all of those brilliantly maintained and designed yards don't do it for you, you can always stick one into here. Yes. Such a child. Okay, so there you have your animal sell point as well. Beautiful. At this stage, whilst we're doing a little drive around, are there any areas that people would like to see more of? Because I am quite happily continue to cruise around. Nice little dairy. That is a great question. I think some of the buildings will disappear. What we could do is, I'd have to ask. Well, Lance would be able to tell us, but I could also start a new game save from scratch and take some photos of what's removed and what's missing. Can't be a bit of drifting, Stephen, you're not wrong. If there's a big car park space, I'm going to try and do some drifting and or donuts. It's just the law, frankly. Oh no, oh, didn't want to go. Don't forget guys, if you've yet to do so, do make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe, we have hit the sub goal, we're at 6,200, which is fantastic. What is the map called? Patrick Bates. This is Ireland. LANCYBOI has worked hard on this map, and it is looking blooming brilliant. Catch you later, Farmer Klein. Yeah, not just YouTube saying so. I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, it's always nice to be back. Let's jump into the real tractor. The big 6200. I'm going to change that at the beginning of the next stream tomorrow, because I'm only going to be going for about another 10 minutes. I'm going to go on taxi service for the rest of the night. I say rest of the night, next hour or so. Thank you, Summer Farmer Stage. Thank you, thank you. I do not know what Ballon Green is. Okay. Do I currently own a rake? I don't think so. No. Great. Let me buy one. Going for a little bit of a different rake at the moment. I'm going to go for this guy. This was on Forbidden Mods. I like the idea of this one, so we're going to give it a go. Will the map be on console? Patrick, it is intended for console, yes. It's going to be a while until that happens though, because it's a lot of testing to do, and the ultimate aim is for the mod contest for this guy, so yeah, we'll be a little bit away from that, but yeah, it's still the intention. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. the store does summer farm. Oh, that one there. That is something that I added in ages ago, not long after the game came out actually. But it's a nice little change up. I think they could do. I think there's a lot of people who always ask for it, and I think it'll be a wise move for them to do so. Equal, there you go. I'll take that. Ah, John Hanna, I will check that. I'll have a look. That might be the one that Landy did a first look on today, actually. And Sim, I think. Definitely have a look at that. Alright, let's see what the animations look like on this guy. It's a big map? Oh, nice. It's always nice to have different size maps, different scales. It really adds a lot. That will work for me, I think. Oh, that's probably the doors, is it? Yes, okay. Let's open the back window. Yeah, then that's the one I'm thinking of. I'm gonna have a look at Landy and Sim's first looks on that this evening, just because it does look rather good. There's gonna be a lot of... The mod contest is always a great time of year, actually. Really good fun. So many great new mods and maps to get stuck into. Keep you going for ages. I'm sorry, but look at that. I mean, would you just... Oh, that's wrong. Tut for toggle. Just glorious. So what we'll do, we've got about 5 minutes left. We're going to go and just rake up that first field that we mowed, just to do something a bit different. And we're kind of good to go. Lots of fields to work on here. Have you seen the 188 that's out? Possibly. Then yellow bin it. I'm not sure that's, yeah, saying actually GD. I think it's wrong. I think that is out of line a little bit. There you go. Ugh. I started over here first. Nice little row of shops actually there. Nice little tidy house. Oh, we're gonna go in the back door. There we go. Oh, Lancy, some of these models are incredible as well. Some of the barns, I know, like, this is what I got kind of really caught up on when I was doing my drive around. Like, the rust textures, I just love. I think that looks really, these old Dutch barns used to rust like nothing, and that looks perfect. It really does. If it's yellow cello. So much hard work on those, and it's great, it really does reflect. Or he moved into my house. Nice. He beat me to it though. That's not a bad little rake actually. Not bad at all. I always like to find equipment that I can refresh and use just to mix things up a little bit. End up always kind of gravitating towards the same equipment sometimes, so it's a nice little refreshing change up. Ooh. Yeah, I have a plan. I just need to... I was 100% sold on being in one specific area for the longest time, and then my plan changed, and now I'm kind of venturing towards being on a different area of the farm, so it's all over the place at the moment. I need to kind of figure that out. But I've got a bit of a machinery lineup sorted, I think. Oh, missed a bit, missed a bit, missed a bit. Right sides of the fields, don't you know it? Nice little mix up, like, look at 46, what a great field that is. Real dog leg. And then number 4 is fairly big, that's going to take some working over. I think you really nailed the size of the equipment you start with, Lancy, just like a bigger cultivator if you really want it, and then some nice power to pull everything. I like the idea of it being a slightly different process as well, so it shoves it all to one side. I mean, I could be taking a wider swath here, but you know, I'm quite fine with how it's working. In grey when the map's out. Ooh, nice. Hey, not so funny Jacob, what's going on my guy? How you doing today? Well, welcome aboard. We're probably only going to go for about another minute, sadly, because I do have to get out of here. However, we'll make the best of that minute. Couldn't get my words out. Shane Wilson, thank you ever so much for subscribing, my friend. Welcome, welcome to Simulation for the Nation. Doing very well, Jacob. Very well indeed. Yes. No worries at all, Lancy. Thanks for stopping by. If you need anything else, you know where to find me. And I think at that stage we will leave it here. If there is a moderator in stream, can you grab my link for today's video, stick it into here, and we will see what we can do. We have made 6,200 subscribers. Good grief, that is incredible. So for right now, we're going to leave it here. Thank you ever so much, guys, for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, go and join Lancy's Facebook page as well. Link is in the description below, so you can keep up to date with everything that's going to go on with this map. And we will see you all in the next one. On the missions? Oh, sweet. I shall have to have a look at that. I can't wait. Well, until next time though, guys, thank you ever so much. I will be streaming tomorrow. I may well be streaming this. If I can't, likelihood that once I get home tonight, I'm going to end up playing this until I go to sleep. So there may well be some more action on this tomorrow. We shall see. If you have any questions, you can always stick them into my Discord down below, and we can I'll put some pictures in there as we get working through it. Until next time though, guys, have a great rest of your night. Enjoy what you're doing as always, and we shall see you later on.